Alright guys, good gloomy morning here. We are at LS Nasty getting some stuff knocked out. Got a little bit of running around to do today. I want to give a shout out to my gold truck here, the OG Storm Truck. This thing right here is a GOAT. It is an absolute unit. We just put a fresh 6-liter in there. I say fresh, junkyard 6-liter with a cam. This thing right here, it's got 300K on it. It's been everywhere from Connecticut down to Louisiana. This is proof that the LS engine is an absolute beast. It tows good. It drives good. I just got a plow for it, so it's going to be a plow truck. This thing is an absolute beast. It's done like some government work. It's been all over the place. New Jersey, Virginia, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New York, Louisiana, Florida. I mean, this thing's literally been everywhere. It's just an absolute workhorse. If you guys are looking for a truck to go out and make some money with, I picked this thing up for $3,000, and the LS platform is great. And the best thing about the LS platform is if that thing yeets the motor out of it, loses oil pressure, something's wrong. Like the motor that came in that was an iron-headed LS. I just took it out and put a brand new to me, a junkyard one. I got the motor for like $300 or $400 and put it in there, and it'd be back on the road. You can't beat that, especially if you're doing the work yourself. You're going to save so much money. If you have a diesel truck, you burn through $400 in labor like anywhere. So, all right, back here. David is back in town. We got a whole bay open because brown sugar is gone. Look at this guy. Look at David LZ back in the building. Bro, where you been?
I've been gone for like over a month, I feel.
What you been doing?
Working.
Oh, dude, big money guy.
Big checks coming in.
Hell yeah.
You gonna finally get this thing fixed.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Get all this stuff out of here.
So, update on this. This is David's car, the Rock Lobster. It had a very glorious life, and then it had a very tragic ending. Let's see. What do you got there?
We got a bunch
what
of
do you
goodies
got
in
there? Oh, that's rocker arm.
Keepers.
All right, who do you want to shout out to? Who?
John's tuning's phenomenal.
Okay, hold on. Whoa. I just want to say this. All right, this is my own personal release of liability on David's car. I didn't do any actual tuning. I just messed with the boost curve, and I asked it. What's the question I asked you?
Is it the same tune-up?
What'd you say?
Yeah, it was the same.
No, that's the issue. It was the exact same tune-up, and it didn't get scaled properly for the new map sensor, so the timing was off. But that is actually unrelated to this because
shout out Michigan Motors.
It torched a head. We went over to our spare head section of the shop. Bam, spare head. We now have an extra spare head, which we're gonna have to use, right?
Yeah.
So we got 2 routes with this thing. So all right. Anyways, let me. ADD John just kicked in. We put the spare head back on there. Went to the track. Converted over to the CO2 boost controller, and then ran some really good numbers with way less boost than it ever has had before.
Oh yeah.
PB 60 foots.
Mm-hmm.
I mean everything ran good. Then had it back in the shop.
Yeah. We literally were starting it up to put it in the trailer to go back out to the track, and it decided it didn't want to live anymore.
It sounded bad. And then I came over here last minute. I was like, just hit the starter one more time, and it wouldn't.
And that's when it locked up.
It wouldn't start. So what we think happened is
that rocker snapped.
The
rocker snapped and then pushed down on the retainer.
It popped
the keepers out and then dropped the valve.
Yep, knocked the locks out of it. Because, God, it's almost the perfect storm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you could see how it's dug in right there on it. That it was... Did you just put all that shit back in there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we made, like, 3 passes with it.
Yeah. No, I meant this. You just put all this shit back in there.
I just dropped it back in there. Yeah, that's its storage place.
So the valve is no longer to be found.
The valve is wedging the piston from moving.
So the valve it probably didn't break the valve.
No, the valve's probably intact. It's probably just down in there.
But the issue is now the piston keeps rocking back up, and it'll shove the valve into the head.
Yeah.
So like when we take the head off, the valve might be stuck like halfway in there. There's a couple things that we could do here. First of all, we're going to get rid of these Michigan Motorsports rocker arms.
I did not know that they were not, like, I figured they were just like OEM and they already had the trunnion in there, but apparently they are just complete junk.
Yeah, it's like their casting.
Yeah.
So like the OEM rockers, I'm running the OEM rockers on Hank. I pressed in my own trunnion upgrade. That's what you need to do when you buy them from Michigan Motorsports. Like, this is just as you can see, it's a hard parts failure. It's a rocker arm failure. Also, see now this bushing's kind of sticking out a little bit.
$200 rocker arm is not worth, the whole entire motor. So just go ahead and take the time to push in some bushings into some OEM rockers, and
because you already have the OEM rockers 9 times out of 10.
Exactly. Or somebody will literally give them to you.
Learn from David's lessons.
Seriously.
I mean, that's just a very, very shitty deal here, how it broke off and dropped the valve.
I mean, they worked great for a year, but, then they just decided they didn't want to work anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's, in cam-wise, like, you're on, like, a BTR Stage 2 turbo cam, right? Like
NA cam.
NA cam, so it's not, like, anything real big.
No.
All right. So, we know it's failed. I think where we go from here, we got, like, 2 options. You call up TCAM Performance, get a Black Sheep Stage 1, and you just peel your own muffin cap back. Or what we can do is we'll pull this head off. There's a couple factors that go into this. So we're going to pull this head off. This head, we're going to junk it. We'll take our other head and put it back on here. We'll swap out all the rocker arms, swap out the springs.
I think this one had a broken bolt in the exhaust manifold anyway. I didn't really fully look that through too good, so probably wasn't the best one to use.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I don't think it's a valve issue. It's definitely the rocker arm issue that caused the failure. We have to look at the piston now. If the piston's nicked up pretty bad, we can weld on it and like sand it back down. It's like not ideal, but I think this thing's not gonna.
For this motor, that's a good idea though, because this thing was put together in like 2015, 2016.
So it owes you nothing.
It owes me nothing, so
we can keep it living like that, because I mean the bearings and everything should be fine. If it messed up the cylinder walls really bad, then that's when you kind of got to be like, man, there's nothing really we could do. Or if it actually broke a piece of the piston off, like, man, there's nothing really we could do. If it just put like a divot in there, you don't want any sharp points, because that's where it will start to melt. So sand down all the sharp points, weld in where we can, and then swap a new head on there. And we could have this thing back up and running, potentially without even having to take the entire engine out of the car. Potentially. Yep. Potentially. When we
That is such a pain in the ass.
Manual brake master cylinder.
Yeah.
Coming ASAP.
Yeah.
That thing's a unit, bro.
That thing is a complete pain.
It's right in the way. So I think that's what the future holds for the Rock Lobster. If it is like messed up pretty bad, what are you gonna do? Like what if the general repair is not the route? What's the plan? You tell us. You're the owner of the Rock Lobster. You are the big shrimp. You're the jumbo shrimp.
I'd hate to put like another stock block in it, but.
Oh, are you talking about aftermarket block?
I don't know about all that. Might need another big storm before that.
Another big storm. I think. I mean, look at what Hank does with a very, very, very similar setup, different cam, and different valve spring package on there, and Hank hauls ass.
Yeah, it does.
So
It does.
I guess it's up to you. I know a guy that can do some turbo kit fab if we wanted to change it up.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to do that.
Go to a bigger turbo.
Yeah, that little thing's pushing out all it's got.
Very fast, very respective time for what it is. I mean, the car runs good.
Yep. Time to go a little quicker though.
Yeah. Where's your happy spot? How fast do you want to go?
Like lower 5s.
Bottom 5s?
Bottom to mid 5s. I think I'd be good with that.
Like 515, 520s, 140 some mile an hour.
Screaming.
Parachute.
Yeah, definitely could use a parachute.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think it's a pretty good game plan. If the motor's got to come out, we're definitely 100% redoing the turbo kit off rip. Getting rid of the air to water. There's an air to air behind the television there. It's hiding it. As you can tell. As you can tell, renovations around here. A little bit of drywall dust. Never hurt anyone. That's how we coat everything. So, yeah.
Minor upgrades on the way.
Yeah, I think so. I know people want to see the Rock Lobster back at it. I said I'm ready to sell shit. I can't sell this because this ain't mine. This is David's car. So the Rock Lobster needs a little bit of work, but it's all there. So as far as getting it to work right and get it to run good, the tune-up, we've been making strides on the tune-up. HOLLEY HP powered. If you guys take a look in here, it's got a roll cage. It's got a built 8.8. It's on a drag radial. It's got Viking coilovers all around. I mean, it's got all the stuff. We could probably lose a little bit of weight with the wiring, but hey,
yeah, definitely.
That's in the future. So Rock Lobster comeback, I'd say start of 2023. We'll be back.
That's safe to say.
All right, that's a plan. Well, guys, I'm still working on some other stuff, so I haven't had time to dedicate to working on race cars. Tomorrow we're going to TCAM Performance, which I'm excited because we get to pick up the Black Sheep engine, and then we'll be shortly thereafter picking up the Red Lobster engine. So you guys don't want to miss going up to TCAM Performance. We haven't been there in a while, so be sure to check out the next couple days videos. Rock Lobster video here. Let us know what you guys think we should do. Does it need to have a 380-inch motor? Right there, that's a 350 cubic inch, right?
So
5.7, 350 cubic inch LS. That's a LS, that's a 5.3 block stroked out. I got some 6 liters laying around if it does need a motor. If it does need a motor, I think we'll go with a 408. If it needs one, a 6 liter with a nice fat meaty piston. You know, I got some stuff laying around here. I found a set of rods the other day.
Oh!
Just saying we can get you. Oh, lamb cam too.
Okay, now we're talking.
Man,
now we're really talking.
That thing would be dangerous.
Yeah. It needs a lamb cam.
So comment down below what you guys think the Rock Lobster needs, and we'll get on it here. So we're gonna be working on that. Matt is actually about to be headed back here from Florida, so then he can finish up Slick Rick. I'm not allowed to work on Slick Rick without Matt here. So I'm not really, whether I'm allowed to or not, I haven't had time to work on anything, to be completely honest with you. So we're going to go get these engines from TCAM Performance. I'll be able to hopefully free up some time where I can put them back in. We want to go racing with the Black Sheep. It's been a while. We want to get out there with the Red Lobster. It has been a while. And then we are going to be focusing on the Blizzard, Slick Rick, the new Bad Apple, and really getting stuff knocked out. So I think Thursday night, we're going to be taking the Vet to the track. I'm going to have to knock the dust off that thing, and we should be good to go. So a lot of irons in the fire. I just had to beep out that whole thing. You guys have no idea what he just said. We got a storm in the Gulf. No, not in the Gulf. Off the coast. Right? Potentially. They're saying November 6th. There could be another storm. So if you guys are interested in storm work, hit me up. What is it? JohnDocRecovery@gmail.com. David will probably respond to you. What do you have to say to the people?
I'll try to respond as quickly as I can.
What piece of advice would you tell them if they email johndocrecovery@gmail.com? Respond if you get emailed back.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of know the basics, like 3/4 ton truck. Like, I got a F-150. What can I do? Nothing, unfortunately. I mean, it's just the way I mean, if you don't have a 3/4 ton truck, you might have to go buy a 3/4 ton truck. Transfer tank's a plus. You know, we have a few, but if you have your own, you're guaranteed. I mean,
yeah, more money, bro.
Yeah,
more money, bro. That's it. So, all right.
Basic tools.
There it is. Send us an email, johndocrecovery@gmail.com. Still trying to sell the Pro Mod. Had a couple people interested in that. But we're wrapping up today's video. I got to go to work, get some stuff done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload. If you guys are annoyed that I'm making videos, just hanging out, walking around, talking, I am too. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to get back to the track and do some racing.